having trouble asking for the money? Do you get to that point in a conversation, a sales conversation, where you know that it should be the time for you to tell them exactly how you could help them, exactly how they could work with you, and you find that you can't ask for the money? You maybe have prejudged them, and in your mind you're thinking they're not going to buy from me anyway, so I'm just not going to do it. Or maybe you make the offer, but your voice is kind of quivering and you're not sure about your own value, and they can sense that something's up and they don't end up buying, right? They don't even know for sure why they're not buying, but they end up not buying. Hi, I'm Michelle Sissom, and I talk to entrepreneurs just like you all the time, and that's what I hear. Michelle, I just don't know how to ask for the money. And I want to say that I don't think it's that you don't know how to ask for the money. I think that there are some issues going on, 3 particular issues that if you were to address these, then you would fix this issue. So number 1 is all fear-based, right? I believe probably for most of you, it is the fear of rejection. There are many fears that could be playing in that moment when it's time to ask for the money. I want you to know that there is a point as an entrepreneur where you have to get to that position where you know that you absolutely can help them. And the next piece of that is to know that without them hiring you, you can't help them. Okay? So to get them to hire you, you have to make them an offer. I know it's a vicious circle, but you have to get beyond the fear. You know, I often say that when what is on the other side of the wall is big enough, if you have a desire that is big enough, you are willing to do what it takes to get there. If you have a big why in your business, if you're looking for sustainable, sellable, scalable businesses, if you're looking to create a legacy business, you must first start by getting a consistent cash flow. And a consistent cash flow requires sales. So, feel the fear, do it anyway. Number 2, I believe the second issue that's really there for you is just the fact that you haven't done it enough. Sales takes practice. My question for you would be, how many sales conversations did you hold last week? How many did you hold last month? How many did you hold last year? And I want you to be truthful with yourself, right? You're the only one sitting there with yourself. And if you're not holding enough, that is the issue. The more conversations you have with people, the better you will get at this. Remember, if you're closing at say 10 to 20%, which is really good, 20% is a great close rate. That means that 8 or 9 out of 10 people are going to tell you no. So you've got to have a lot of conversations to be able to get the new clients into your business that you're wanting in your business. So that's the second one. The first one was around fear. The second one is practice. And the third one is about your value. I don't believe you see your own value. And so to help you with that, I want you to do this. I want you to think about a client that you've had in the past. And okay, maybe they didn't pay you. Hopefully you can think of a paying client. And I want to think about want you to think about what you guys did. What did you work on? What were the shifts that you helped them to make in their life? What do they have now that they didn't have before? And then I want you to stop and think about that same person. And I want you to think about what it would be like for them if they had never worked with you. Maybe their business would not have grown. Maybe they would have ended up in that divorce. Maybe their children would be heathens, right? Maybe they wouldn't have a great website. Whatever that looks like, I want you to think about that. That's what you do in this world for people. I want you to also think about what people say to you, because you know what? We don't hear it. We're not open to hearing all the great things that people say about us. So take some time and think about it. I want you to see your value. Until you see your value, no one else can see your value. Okay, so this is Michelle Sissom. I want you to get beyond this asking for the money issue. I want you to do it, feel the fear, do it anyway. I want you to practice, have as many conversations as you can. They only count as a sales conversation if you make an offer, and I want you to see the value in yourself. All right, let me know how it goes. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.